Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this particular video, I'd like to discuss my first impressions and thoughts on the anime series Arpeggio of Blue Steel, Ars Nova. Saw the first episode of this and was wowed by it pretty much instantly, and all the way through I was riveted from beginning to end. I love so many of the aspects of this series, from the character designs, the ensemble cast of characters. Don't know them all by name yet, but they all have sort of a distinctive characterization style that they will be very easy to remember, and I love when you have a small group of characters akin to Witch Hunter Robin or Les Chevalier Daon, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, where you can automatically, by sight recognition, know those characters, kind of Eureka 7-ish as well. You would see those characters and boom, you know who they are right away automatically, even if they change their outfit or what have you. And you have that with this particular series. It's set in a not too distant future, 2040s approximately, where the world has been overcome by, basically climate change and everything like that. Humanity has had to kind of spill out off of the land and into the water, but they've been chased back onto the land by a group of, what can only really be called a strange enemy called, the sort of fleet of fog. This is a group of ships that look futuristic, possibly alien in nature, or maybe, from another time, who knows, with very sort of distinctive neon, colorizations, and very futuristic, has like shields like something out of Star Trek and everything like that. And so they are pushing humanity back and kind of having their way with humanity. There's a whole war that's been going on with this fleet for like 7 years, something to that effect. When lo and behold, one day this student, this cat, Gunzo, his father has been dead, and it's been rumored by his fellow classmates in the academy or what have you that he's taken part in, that his father defected to this evil fleet of fog. But in actuality, one day this sort of blue steel I-401, fog ship comes under the control of humanity, but they can't get inside it. They can't figure out what is going on with this particular ship. Well, Gunzo ends up going up out of curiosity, touches the side of this thing, and awakens the AI sort of manifestation, if you will, inside it. This little girl ends up becoming the focal point of the sort of brain center of this ship called Iona, and she's very much sort of just a young girl. Now, each of these ships has apparently its own distinctive AI likeness, if you will, and they follow orders to the letter, no matter who it is. Usually with the fleet of fog ships, they would be following their sort of admiralty, whereas this ship, without any actual answers as to why, it's focused itself on Gunzo, and she basically tells him that your father, it's through interaction with your father, who is, as far as we know, deceased, gone, through mysterious means, your father imparted with me to find you specifically and follow your orders. So essentially, 2 years later, you basically have Gunzo and this group of ragtag characters piloting around on this warship, this captured fog warship, and trying to put a dent in the fog fleet for the sake of humanity. Now, they're being hired by sort of government cronies who may or may not have some malevolent means going on to ship a rocket up in space so they can communicate, but actually turned out to be a weapon that they were hoping to develop to, fight the fleet of fog. And it seems like they don't trust this particular ship, the Blue Steel, that Iona, this little AI, is running, under Gunzo's orders. So you have all of this potential conflict being set up, and very intriguing characters debuted toward the end, all the other AIs of these fleet of fog ships and everything, and it just looks awesome. I mean, it looks, akin to series like Full Metal Panic, although much more serious, or Tideline Blue, but a little bit more lighthearted, and it just looks really awesome. I think I'm going to be picking this one up for episodic reviews. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of this first episode of Arpeggio Blue Steel, Ars Nova, and otherwise that'll be it for me. I'll catch you later. Peace.